Hi everyone, and welcome to the Luzerne County Community College Reports. Today we're going to be celebrating our centers. Joining me, no stranger to the area, my good friend John Yudichak, who is the president. John, I love your slogan, go here, graduate here, and work here. Yep. Tell me about your expansions here.
It's a new higher education model. In the past, for the last 58 years here at the college, if you went to one of our locations, whether it was from Watsontown to the city of Scranton, you would go there, take your general education courses, and then you would have to come to Nanticoke to earn your degree. We're turning that model around. These are community assets, and I really think of it in these terms. 3 A's: affordability, accessibility, and achievement. And we need to have a model, a new model: go here, graduate, work here. So someone that's in our Watsontown Center can go to that center and graduate. We're partnering with Geisinger. We identify a workforce need, a community need, like respiratory therapists. Geisinger needs respiratory therapists. Well, they would have had to come to Nanticoke to finish that degree. We're going to put a respiratory therapy lab in Watsontown. You're going to be able to go there, graduate there, and work there. That's about affordability, accessibility, and achievement. That's the whole purpose behind the new go here, graduate here, and work here model.
So let's start with some of the centers, okay? Let's talk about the Wilkes-Barre Center. We're going to show you a little clip. Give me a little introduction for this particular clip.
We have an outstanding director there, Adam Blannard. He historic enrollment, got it over 500 students for the first time in the history of that center. It's in the heart of the center, in downtown, public square. People don't realize Wilkes-Barre has one of the largest downtown professional populations of any city in Pennsylvania outside of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. So being there, an opportunity for someone who may already be in the workplace. 70% of our students are part-time because they're already working. Again, it's accessible, it's affordable, it's right there in the community. And one of our trustees, Mayor George Brown, has been a great partner with us as mayor. We developed a workforce development partnership with the city of Wilkes-Barre. So we discount tuition 25%, the city pays 25%. So anybody that works for the city of Wilkes-Barre can now get a Luzerne County Community College degree or post-secondary credential.
Well, let's take a look at the clip.
The Wilkes-Barre Center is located at 2 Public Square in Wilkes-Barre, right downtown on Public Square, and we're local to so many different businesses, so many different residential areas where students have a lovely opportunity to walk here, travel locally, and we're still in a great distance located to main campus where students, if they had the opportunity to travel back and forth, can do so very easily. And we have a very dedicated staff that is going to give that one-on-one opportunity to students that's really going to make them feel comfortable and want them to stay at the Wilkes-Barre Center. We offer a wide variety of classes that cater to the majority, if not all of our programs to some degree, including some of those programs that we do offer here start to finish. The nice thing about taking classes at the Wilkes-Barre Center is we have a large majority of classes that start in the evening. This caters to parents, individuals who work full-time, or people who just with crazy schedules where they can come in, take one class at 6 o'clock, one night a week. They can even get a full schedule every night of the week if they need to. It really tailors to individuals who aren't that traditional college student. And a large majority of the students that we have here at the Wilkes-Barre Center are non-traditional students. So we really take pride in having the opportunity to work closely with those students in terms of scheduling our courses.
Even when my kids graduated and I was there and I said, wow, I never had it, you know. But then again, they gave me the inspiration to go back and do things better. Don't stop, keep going. Don't ever stop. I mean, it's never too late. And I can tell you, it's never too late.
We have a number of students who tell us all the time that I want to stay at the Wilkes-Barre Center. I want to take classes here, which is a great feeling for us because we give that personal one-on-one opportunity with those students to make them feel comfortable as they progress through their educational journey.
My instructors always keep saying, Alexis, you can do it, you have so much potential. So they're always very uplifting, and even when you want to give up, they keep pushing. Like they'll hear, you feel like you want to give up, but you're actually learning.
Students who are still interested but may still be undecided still have time to apply to the college, placement test, and register for classes. If you are still on the fence and unsure if you want to take college classes here, meet with somebody at the Wilkes-Barre Center.
All right, now, Hazleton, you've been there for 25 years. Let's talk about that before we show the audience the clip of Hazleton.
25 great years of partnering with the City of Hazleton and the Hazleton Area School District. Kim Whalens, our director there, does a fabulous job. It's our largest student population, just shy of 600 students there in Hazleton. That's a big presence. ESL classes are big, but we launched one of our most transformational new programs right there in Hazleton, our partnership with Commonwealth University, the Hazleton Area School District, which is in desperate need of new teachers, particularly bilingual teachers. We've created the Teach in NEPA project so that for less than $35,000, you can get a bachelor's degree in education from Commonwealth University without ever leaving Broad Street in the city of Hazleton. You can graduate, you can go here, graduate here, and work here at the Hazleton Center in Luzerne County Community College.
You know, when we did a show up there. If you will recall, we were there at the center, and after that show, there was a number of people who did not realize what was available. That all of the educational facilities were right there. Okay, and the fact that there was a need, you could practically get your teacher's degree for nothing. I mean, are you kidding me?
For less than $35,000, be able to have an opportunity and a direct pathway to line up a student teaching job, which Pennsylvania has a $10,000 stipend for student teachers. So imagine that. A $7,300 Pell Grant is going to cover your cost of earning that new career. And think of the value that adds to the school district to be able to hire their own.
Yes.
And what that does for the community of Hazleton, to be able to have a career pathway right in the city where you grew up.
Good. Let's show Hazleton's clip.
We have the ability to just keep growing here in Hazleton, and we're always on the pulse of what the community needs. And I think being aware of that and just doing what we can to offer things here that the students will benefit from.
Education still seems to be that singular alignment between no matter where you're from, what your plans are, education can be that opportunity to help you not just with earning degrees, but also as you're going to hear stories about our ESL program. In order to enhance your ability to communicate is going to put you in a better position then to engage and interact with your community and to be then a lighthouse within your own community.
When I first came in, I started taking ESL classes. And I graduated in 2024 in the Hazleton Area High School. I have an amazing teachers that helped me throughout the year. This is my second semester now in here. So right now I'm studying medical assistant. I would like to graduate from here and start working as a medical assistant and continue with my studies to get a degree in the medical field.
The program has a positive impact on the community. We are expanding access to higher education. We want to ensure that every student, regardless of language background, has the opportunity to attain their educational and career goals.
The ESL program gave me the opportunity to be more confident in the English language. They helped me a lot with that, and I find so many supportive professors and mentors who give me all the necessary tools to obtain the proficiency in reading, writing, speaking, and the communication skill that I need for start college courses in education.
Transportation does become an issue for a lot of our students, and I'm sure students everywhere. So being right here in downtown, easily accessible, which also is part of our mission as a community college, being accessible is a game changer for our students.
Welcome back to the Luzerne County Community College Report. I'm Sam Lassant. We're on location here at this fabulous campus in Nanticoke. And remember, you can watch this 24/7, ssptv.com. And thank you very much for making the Sam Lassant Show the #1 talk show in Northeast Pennsylvania. Up to 60,000 people a week now watching our programming, and we really appreciate it. I'm joined here with my good friend, the president of the LCC, John Yudichak. And John, we're celebrating our centers, okay? So let's pick it up. Let's talk about the Scranton Center before we go into seeing the clip of the Scranton Center.
Scranton Center in the Steamtown Mall. Been there over 10 years. Julie Leno is our director there, doing a great job. We are working on a great new partnership with the Scranton Area School District. Erin Keating, who is the superintendent of schools in the Scranton Area School District. She used to be a trustee here at Luzerne County Community College, one of the most dynamic leaders in education anywhere in Pennsylvania. She wants to bring the Shine After School program to Lackawanna County. Luzerne County Community College is going to become the educational host institution for the Shine program, a tremendous STEM-based program. The 10 years here in Luzerne County, we want to replicate that model in Lackawanna. And she also wants to bring the Teach a NEPA project to the city of Scranton so that they can also, just like the Hazleton Area School District, hire their own. So we're working with our educational partners like the Scranton Area School District to make that Scranton Center thrive.
Okay, let's show the clip of Scranton.
In the downtown Scranton area, there are several options for choice in college. Having a community college in the area is an extremely important resource for students. Just having accessibility to the options to take classes at a reduced rate, be at a more convenient location closer to their homes. Obviously accessibility in the way of where we're at in the downtown location, inside that marketplace at Steamtown Mall up on that second floor. The students can take advantage of our business administration program. We also have business management. Students here are also taking advantage of the psychology. With a combination of in-person and online curriculum, they can complete those degrees. We are also starting an early childhood education curriculum here this semester. We'll have an evening class for early childhood, introduction to early childhood education. You know, we try and remove those barriers that might keep a student from success in their educational journey, and something like the food pantry or even student tutoring, our writing center, which is an in-person resource for students here. They are here to help students with those things that come up for them. We are offering an ESL curriculum here at the Scranton Center for any student who needs to bring their ESL language up to proficiency to be able to do college level work. This program is for you. Our students can come in and take their ESL courses here in the late evening and then continue on for pursuing any kind of college degree that they're interested in. Now is an excellent time because we offer the opportunity for open enrollment at LCC. And a student who is just making that decision now can easily apply to the college, get that placement testing done, come in and get a full schedule of classes.
All right, that's Scranton. Now let's talk about Pittston.
Pittston, great city. The mayor,
one of the best.
Mayor Mike Lombardo, a good longtime friend of mine, and his father, Dr. Lombardo, was on the board here for a number of years. Going to Pittston made sure that Luzerne County Community College was in all the third-class cities in Luzerne County. So every urban center, Luzerne County Community College has a presence. It's great to be a part of that revitalization of downtown Pittston. It's a beautiful site. Samantha Peterson has done a great job in making sure, and what I hear at the Pittston Center, it really gives people a sense of home, right? It's the one-on-one, the smaller class sizes, the accessibility, again, the affordability, again, and then the pathway to achievement. And so Pittston's doing a great job. We're happy to be part of the revitalization of the great city of Pittston, and we're going to continue to work with Samantha and her team there to make sure they continue to grow enrollment.
All right, let's show Pittston.
It's not only great education that they're getting at LCC that's close to home, but it's how much care they get from faculty, staff, everyone that they meet. I think just the sense of they belong here, they have a sense of community here, they also get a great education, but they're also cared about every step of the way. So they have someone to help them here from the moment they walk into the door throughout the time of their entire education, all the way to walking them across stage for graduation.
I like it a lot, and the teachers here are really good and nice, and you could easily make relationships with them instead of being in a big classroom.
The affordability to just do my prerequisites here, it's probably one of the greatest deals ever, because if I go and do those prerequisites at a university or a local state college, it's going to be very costly. Just being able to knock those out, it's very convenient, and then again, it's a small campus, and then it's very close to home.
I looked at a couple different options, and LCC was just the one that made the most sense to me. I got the most out of it, long-term wise, classes and location, and being able to transfer back to main campus and everything like that. So it was a big decision, but I did like it, and it made me feel better to know that I could do it versus having to stop because of finances.
Obtaining an education, having an environment that's so close to home where you can learn, whether it's just to get better knowledge on something that you're interested in, or earn a degree where you can better your life or take the next step forward in whatever your career path is. We're here to support you in all elements of just being a human being, so being a student in the classroom, but we also care about your life outside of the classroom and who you are as an individual. So to have an environment like that so close to home, that's what we're here for, and that's, we're excited to meet all new students who are interested in.
Okay, as we continue on celebrating the centers here at Luzerne County Community College, I'm here with our president, John Yudichak. Berwick, 22 years. I can't believe it.
Well, again, it's all about community partnerships, and the Berwick Industrial Development Authority, led by Kelly O'Brien, has been one of our great partners. They're the reason we're in Berwick. They're the reason we have a great facility right in downtown Berwick. We are, and that center is run by Kelly Rumbaugh, who does a great job. We're there. We've partnered with a lot of the businesses there over the years, Cheetah Chassis, manufacturing, but now we are at the epicenter of the technological revolution, at the epicenter of the AI race. AWS, a $10 billion economic development project right next to Berwick in Salem Township in Luzerne County. Luzerne County Community College is leading a statewide effort to put a workforce development program in place so that we can serve the data center boom here in Pennsylvania. It's already nearing $100 billion in private investment in the communities of northeastern Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania. Our Berwick Center is going to play a large role in that workforce development model that's going to serve that data center and the AI revolution that's happening throughout the country.
Wow, that's so Berwick.
The Berwick Center, because of where we are located, a lot of our students actually walk to class or ride their bike. So we are right here in the heart of town, and they can get here very easily. We have parking that's right here as well if they drive.
It was close to home. I didn't want to go anywhere too far. I live about 5 minutes away from here, and all my family's in the area, so sticking close to home was the biggest factor for me. It's important to have a space to do it that's local so that everyone has access to it. It's so important to have access to education like this.
Currently, we offer a lot of different general education classes. So those classes are helpful for a variety of programs, a lot of the health sciences in particularly, but then also for the social work, the social sciences. We also have a very strong emergency medical technician program. So the EMT class meets here and they can finish that in one semester.
The professors are really great. They really focus on your mentality and how your understanding through the classwork is. And if you need help, they're there to help you. They stay after class a little bit just for some extra free time. It's very enlightening in here. It's very happy. They care about your mental health and they check on you. and I think it's really good. I like it.
What makes us special is that we are a community, and what you'll notice in our hallway is that we have a lot of things set up where we're looking at students from a holistic perspective. We know that school's part of life, not all of life, and so we want to address that, and that really is where we're drawing the community in, either through workshops that we do for free, mental health, sound healing, those types of things. We want to help ensure that people have the skills that they need to secure good jobs in this area. So we are looking to better address those needs, be it trades, health sciences, or whatever we need here.
If you jump right into like a 4-year college without getting your feet wet a little bit, then you're going to be a nervous wreck to that is entire 4 years of college. Here at LCC, you got your feet wet and kind of got the feel of what college work you're expected to perform and produce rather than high school work.
I want students to know that they were supported, that we were here at the beginning and we will be here at the end, and that if there are challenges that we've walked the road with them and that we've celebrated the successes along the way.
Welcome back to the Luzerne County Community College Report. I'm Sam Lassant, and we're here on location with President John Yudichak, and we're celebrating our centers, 7 of them throughout the county and also in Scranton, and we have 2 more left. We have Shamokin, Northumberland, and we have Watsontown. Let's talk about Northumberland and Shamokin first.
Well, Northumberland County, we have 2 locations. We have the one in Shamokin that's run by Lori Yudichak, does a great job. We have a strong nursing program there. Shamokin is going through a revitalization. There's a conversation around investment in Shamokin. We want to play a big role in that. Again, we want to make sure that students don't have to come to Nanticoke to get their degree. We want to be able to go here, graduate here, work here. So identify a workforce development need in the community. Identify a business partner that needs workers. And so we're going to reposition that Shamokin Center to make sure that we can graduate in that Shamokin Center so that folks could quickly get into the workforce and find their new pathway into a great career. Watsontown, as I mentioned earlier, Ms. Kirshner, who runs our Watsontown Center, very exciting to be partnering with Geisinger to look at respiratory therapy, surgical technicians, being able to produce. It's one of the largest employers, if not the largest employer, certainly in that region, but throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. So the healthcare field is very important to the community college. Being able to reposition Watsontown to be able to graduate a student, a resident of that community, in that community, through the community college, and getting them a new career at Geisinger. It's exciting times at all our centers, including Watsontown.
Okay, let's show the both centers. We'll show you the Shamokin Center and the Watsontown Center.
The Northumberland Regional Center is over 25 years old. I credit this center and Luzerne overall for my successes because I learned that, I could write. I went on to win a business plan competition against Nobel Prize winners, and I did that while I was still a college student actually, and I had all of these successes of my own. And so, I think I started to realize I wanted to come back here and kind of give back in some way. I know what it was like to be on the other side of the desk. So that's how every single student who comes in here, I try to view them that way. What would I do if I were in their shoes? And I try to kind of get inside their head to see what's the best way to help. And my staff does too. So we treat everybody who walks in the door really like family.
Everything that I've done at Luzerne has been amazing. The instructors make you feel at home. They know you by name. There are smaller class sizes, which makes it really easy to be able to talk to your professor, raise your hand, ask a question.
Our most popular program is our nursing program. It's an RN program. It's a highly acclaimed program at Luzerne County Community College, and we're so lucky to have it in this region. Criminal justice is definitely a top program choice here. Our business administration program, also psychology, is pretty popular, and of course early childhood education. We have a very nice early college population here. where we have students from Shamokin area school districts, Southern Columbia, Shikellamy, Line Mountain, all the area school districts, and they actually get to take classes either here at the center or they can take classes at their high school. We have a learning center and a learning support specialist in that center where students can go in, they can work in small study groups, they can use the computers and print, or if they have any difficulty in math or science, they can go in there for tutoring support or to have their tests proctored. We also have a food pantry, so we get donations and we fill that up to the max every semester. They feel it from the moment they walk in. They're cared for, and it's true. It's not something, it has nothing to do with the programs we offer. It has nothing to do with anything except we want to see every single person succeed. And a lot of them don't have it figured out, and they're nervous when they walk in the door. And by the time they leave, 2 years from that first moment, they're different people. And that's what I want to tell them, like, we're here. Don't be afraid, take the leap, and we're going to help you with the rest.
We are perfectly situated in Watsontown, right around Williamsport, Milton, Muncie, Lewisburg, so it's right in the middle of this big hub of places. The Watsontown Center is still pretty new. We are still growing. We are getting a lot of our gen ed classes, general studies classes as it may, for nursing, some for respiratory therapy, surgical technology, and we're even looking at early childhood education here. This center is unique. It is an old elementary school. It has a lot of character, a lot of life in it, a lot of open space, a lot of comfortable, cozy places to sit and do your homework or watch a movie, read a book. It just feels like, for me, a home away from home. I have early college students, some who are still in high school. I have some students who are from out of the country, some international students, lots of people in the area itself.
It's nice to have guidance and have somebody that you could just talk to, that you don't have to wait and be put on and through a queue, and it is just, I can either call or stop in. I don't have to sit in a class of 800 people and walk a campus when I just need to get to where I need to go, because I've got, like everybody else that's here, other things that they have to get done in their life.
Every student I've met here really has a goal in mind. They may not know how to get there, they may not know what direction to take, but they all have a goal. They all want something. They want something better for their lives, they want something better for their families. And my job is to help make that happen for them.
I would tell them to go for it, because it's very awesome here. I would tell them that they are very helpful and always open to give you the best advice for you, and that people just are very helpful here and are willing to do anything.
We have a beautiful big student lounge that we're in right now that has all the access to our food pantry for our students that they get access to for free. Students can come here and have a hot meal. They can get whatever they need, fresh produce as well. We have clothing set up for them if they need something for an interview or for something like a new job or something.
Honestly, I feel like it's just like another home. Like Maya and I, we went to high school together. So I know people here and I know people who are around this area. So I feel like it's easier than going to like a huge college campus and not knowing anyone and meeting friends.
I'm a community college girl as well. I went to that right out of high school and it was the best experience I ever had. I didn't feel like a number. I felt like a person, I felt like an individual, and that's something that I really enjoy bringing to this place, so that I have students, I have people that I know, people that I've met, people that I've interacted with, and people that are individuals in their own right. And I think that's super important that we do here at Luzerne.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm looking forward to the next show. Okay.
Thank you.
It's the Luzerne County Community College Report, my friends. Go to their website. You'll see everything that's happening, and it's all good. We'll see you next time.